Hello, welcome to a brand new series on the channel, and in this series we're going to be taking a little break from our hardcore world to play a bit of hardcore. Yes, welcome to OneShot SMP, the server where I desperately try not to spell the second part of the name wrong in the episode title. OneShot is a 1 month only hardcore server running through the month of May with over 60 creators who are all desperately trying to make it through the month without dying. So instead of me just nattering on about it, let's just jump straight in, shall we?
Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, good night. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Season 4 of One Shot. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you very much for all being here at the start. This is probably the busiest start we've ever had to a season, which is incredible. So thank you all for turning up in your respective time zones. I guess the next thing to do is just, like, start.
So start we did, and obviously that begins with punching some trees, making some rubbish tools to start off with, and then instantly upgrading them to stone to allow us to grab these bits of exposed iron to smelt up and make a couple of shields. One for me and one for Lunar Moonbow. I then thought it was a good idea to start an iron stampede and bribe some of our new server friends by giving away the rest of the iron so they can make a shield as well. Luna and I then set off to explore, and I think this is a good time to tell you about the 1 hour grace period. Basically, everyone gets 1 hour at the start to be as crazy as they want, so if they do die, they'll still respawn. So what crazy things did I get up to? Well, I just got some coal and killed a few fish because I'm a massive wimp. Saw a village in the distance, and some absolute heroes were already setting up some villager trades, so I caught this guy who was trying to escape and helped move a few villagers around. I then spectacularly failed to deal with this creeper. Actually did manage to deal with this skelly though, and then I set up my first build of the season, an absolutely beautiful starter base, right? Unbelievably, that took the whole of the first hour, so I completely wasted it, but now we are properly into hardcore for the rest of May, which is terrifying. We went out for some solo exploring, found this jungle temple and cheated to get a bit of actually not that bad loot before finding this absolute beaut who was later christened Jerry with a J and a G. Confusing, I know. Luna and I then decided to be slightly braver and pop into a mineshaft to try and get me fully armoured up, which I absolutely smashed of course, before we set off to try and find a nice new area to build this season. So I think we found somewhere to camp out for now, and Jerry with a J and a G has managed to find his way back to us. Time, I think, to get rid of a bunch of trees. So we've cleared out some space and we now have a lovely big area to work with, as well as some food growing, a floating beehive, I've lost the bees by the way, and some big old spruce trees which we're going to need a fair bit of. But I've realised that I'm not really a fan of this boring iron armour, and I hear on the One Shot grapevine that there's a village over the ocean with some villagers who are just desperate to give away some shiny blue armour. So I think it's time to head over there and do a spot of trading. Luna!
Hello? Oh goodness, you're very close.
Sorry about that. I'm going to get some diamond armour from the villagers. Are you in?
Oh, what, right now?
Yeah, well yeah, I mean, there's an Enderman that's just around here somewhere, so now's probably as good a time as any.
Oh yeah, okay, right, let's get going. I've got food. Oh, I need to get my bed.
Oh, I don't have my bed actually.
We are useless at hardcore.
I got my bed!
You're in bed? Awesome, okay. I think we're ready for an adventure.
So off we popped, and on the way over we bumped into Lagundo, who's putting together a totally original format called Craftmaster, where basically he sets some tasks and we have to complete them with hopefully hilarious consequences. The first was to place a sign without signing it, which I'm sure has a meaning I totally missed, and the second was this book, where we need to get someone to do a duet with us. No idea how that one's going to pan out, but more on that later I guess. We all then took a trip across the ocean and proceeded to spend several hours chopping down trees for sticks and trading in the various villager halls that had been kindly set up by some absolute legends across the server, as well as being gifted some armour before nearly dying to this tree. What's that all about?
Hey guys!
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, we're having a great time.
Oh, really? General question. How's travel been on this server for you guys?
Long, slow, and quite tiring.
Quite tiring, huh? Well, you've come to the right place. Do you want to... Yeah. I have a pitch for you guys if you're interested. Come around. Come over here.
Business.
In my hands, I have something that may solve all your problems. It is the one and only authentic boat from season 2 that Rofo died in. It was user error. It was not the boat's fault. It was Rofo's fault.
Exactly.
Like, the thing that I strive for on this server is a good reputation. Why would I ever want to tarnish it by lying to you?
That's a fair point. Yeah. So, what are you selling? Are you selling it or?
Yeah, it's for sale.
Buy a beautiful, bountiful boat, business boat.
So, do you want to hear the price? Price for
Oh,
this
here we go.
beautiful,
Here we go.
authentic piece of one-shot history.
One of a kind.
One of a kind.
Go on then. Hit me with the price.
32 diamonds. or, let me finish. Something of your choice that you think could match that.
What could I give you that matches an oak boat?
Let's see.
Maybe
some diamond
an oak
gear,
boat, maybe?
diamond armor,
Elytra,
maybe
saddles,
yeah, an
enchantment
elytra,
spear,
a name tag, perhaps.
a
Listen,
stack of food.
you can kind of see that right now. This business, we're just kickstarting it. You can kind of see. I'm not gonna lie. I would never lie to you guys. We're struggling here a bit. We are actually struggling. We're just trying to kickstart, so we do just need anything at this point.
Here's the thing. I might be wearing diamonds, but I haven't actually touched a diamond yet. So 32 diamonds is it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I totally understand. You know what, guys? If you want to sit on this deal for a bit, or like this sale, you know what? You can always come back. It's always going to be here. But just let it be known that this is an authentic piece of one-shot history.
It's going to sell quick, right?
It's going to sell pretty quickly.
Have you got other interested customers?
Oh, absolutely. We've got...
I think we have like
get rid of that.
20 other people on the waiting list.
Yeah, at least.
Does Rofo know?
Yeah?
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
Like,
Why wouldn't
he approved it? Like,
yeah, it's
Oh my
got
gosh.
the Rofo stamp of approval on it.
Oh,
Like on the bottom of the boat,
where
it
is that?
says Rofo.
Oh, okay. Underneath.
Bottom. Yeah, underneath.
Okay. That's believable. Now you've done your performance.
Yep.
Can I ask you a question? I've got a bit of a test to see how cool you two are.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll pass with flying colors.
So I'm going to say something and I need you to kind of get involved and be part of what I'm about to do. But I'll give you a hint as to what I need you to do. This is a bit cryptic, but go with me on this, all right?
Okay.
So listen carefully. I'm going to go badger, 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 badger.
Mushroom.
Yes. Badger, 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 badger.
Oh, I don't remember the other part. I forget.
Just the mushroom bit.
No.
That's fine. That's fine.
Is it still mushroom? I thought there was another one.
Snake.
I got
Snake.
it. Swag. Am I okay? So am I like half cool then? Because I kind of forgot a bit of it.
Yeah, you. Everyone who's watching your stream, and you included, thinks I'm a complete nutter now. But there's a reason for that, and you'll just have to.
I'll just have to
believe
wait.
me on that. Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
that was the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
So now we're feeling a little bit more geared up, and that's keeping us safe, which is a pretty good idea given what's hanging around in the background. We also have these books, which were lovingly donated by Luna, but we haven't really had a chance to put those on yet, because levels is a bit of a challenge. So we might need to take a scary trip to the Scary End farm that's in the Scary End at some point. But at least for now, we're feeling a lot more safer, which is very much needed, trust me. But the safest thing to do right now is to sleep. That's better. So now we're feeling a little bit safer, I think we need to find somewhere to live, because this over here is really not working for me. Now I've got a plan to build a big old house, but I haven't got nearly enough materials for that yet. But it's a bit precarious out here for me and Jerry, so I reckon what we need to do is let's see what we can rustle up as a little one-shot starter base. So there you have it, our first build on OneShot is done, and I think it's looking pretty, well, average, I guess. And we've also decorated all around, and we now have paths linking up to some of our neighbours. So over here we just have Luna, we've got Sev, Drift and Red over that way, and this way leads to Blockdown, who, whilst I'm sure it will turn into something incredible, seems to have made a giant toilet in the sky. And the less we talk about the interior, the better. That is obviously not done yet, and even though we have a house, we are still kind of living over there, so I need to sort that out. Please have a go at me in the comments and tell me to move my stuff. And since we finished making the build, I was super brave and I actually went to the Enderman farm. And the reason I needed to do that was for levels, because basically there's so many kind people here. I was given this totem by Kim, who obviously thought that I was likely to die. We were also given an ender chest by Lagundo, and the legend that is Zesty Beans gave me some wings and some rockets. So if we quickly grab that, and we can whack these books onto the elytra, and we can take our first flight, ouch, into the OneShot skies. Maybe I can't be trusted. But now we can get around a bit easier, which is very exciting, and I think the perfect time to end the episode. Catch you on the next one. See ya!